What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since we've been in the mining room, so I thought we'd do a little quick mining room update, see what we're mining. And I've got a few different changes. We're going to be changing this whole room around pretty soon. Well, not the whole room, but a good chunk of it. So let's have a quick look at what we're mining, and we'll talk about some plans. And I need you guys to give me some assistance here, because I've got a few ideas, but I want to know what you think. So let me know, and let's get into these rigs, see what we're mining, and then we'll talk about those plans. So we have a few different little updates. We've got this 10x6600 XT rig. We're still just smashing out claw on that. We did do a little bit of solo mining, hit a block, but the rewards weren't that good for the time spent, so we've stuck on just pool mining claw. That's just stacking away, doing very nicely. This 6600 3060 Ti rig here, maybe we'll go around the other side actually, give you a better view. So we've got this 8x3060 Ti rig. Now that's been on, it's on Pyron now, but it has been on Nexilia for about the last 10 days. We did a video analysing some of the profits of new coins and cards coming up. I'll leave a link for that up the top if you want to check it out. Yeah, we did a video on that, analysing all of different GPUs on 10 different profitable coins. Nexilia was one of them. I thought may as well chuck a rig on it. Did really well out of that. Actually, it's had a huge pump recently, so made out pretty nicely. This 3070 rig sitting on a lithium still, stacking that. Hash rate is just going up and up. Yield is going down and down, so we're keeping that the way it is. Same with this mixed rig, got 4070s in there, 3080s, 3090s, 3070s. That's still stacking a lithium as long as possible. And this other 8x3070 rig sitting on a lithium as well. We're just going to run that into the ground. Pretty much hit my target for what I want to hold on that, but at the moment there's not a ton of different projects that I really like, so that's going to just keep stacking for a while. And this little 1660 Ti and Super rig has just been smashing away solo radio. I think we've hit 3 blocks now in like 11 days, so that's just going to stay on there now. This is going to be my quote-unquote spec mining rig. We're going to basically, now that we've got, I think we've got, including what I've earned before, about 200,000 radiant, so we're going to start now selling every block that we hit into USD and converting that into something else. And start stacking some more of these altcoins. But let's move back out. So what I'm thinking here is, we basically had a little workspace area here that is getting no use apart from storing a bunch of shit that never gets used. A couple of dead cards there and some screwdrivers, stuff like that. And we set up a little test bench and virtual machine area over here, which gets very little use as well. So because we're quite limited in the space in here, I think it's about 3 by 3 meters, so what's that, about 9 by 9 foot, about 9 by 9 this way and about 7 the other way. We've got a couple of different CPU mining rigs that have been ordered, some 5900Xs that'll be coming in the next week, so we want to make some space. So here's my thoughts. These boxes, they've got to go. I like the way they look in the room, but we're basically just creating a smaller room, a hotter room. It is summer, almost over, thank God. So for all my American viewers over there, you're up next. We've done our duties on summer now, so it's coming to you in a, well, it's going to be a while, but yep, you get the point. So anyway, these, going to get rid of them. We're not going to throw them out. We're going to get rid of all the foam insides, chuck all those out, keep all the boxes, fold them up. Just because, don't ask me why, I should probably throw them out, because I'm literally probably never selling any GPUs in here. But we'll keep them anyway, because, hoarding, that's what we do. Get rid of all those boxes, get rid of this bench top here, which is about 1 meter, close to, maybe about 2.5, 3 feet, actually. Then we got to find a space for this 1660 rig. So I'm thinking, I've got another one of these single tier 12 card frames, so I'm thinking about putting that one up the top here as well, just sort of hang it over the side, push that all the way over, push that all the way over, That way we're also creating more of the heat. Is all going to be centralized around here, with our main intake up top. Gee, you can see how bright it is out there. Fucking summer, eh? It's beaming. But temps are pretty good in here. They're about maybe 33 degrees Celsius. This exhaust, we're at about 412 to 1400 CFM, something like that, which is just plenty. Those 200 mil fans, they've been a dream. That's been plenty of exhaust to take it all out. But yes, this up the top, bang. So we've got 2 up there, everything centralized. Rip this bench out, get rid of all these extra boxes, get rid of all that. We're basically creating, we're adding almost a third to the room. So we're going to have all this walkable space through here, and no just wasted space like we've got now. But my thoughts are along this wall right here. Maybe I'll get a different angle for you. Along this wall right here, which has got my office and a spare room right in there, I'm thinking about putting a couple of shelves, maybe about 300 mil deep, so about twice that length, big enough to fit a motherboard on and a power supply. This is about, we could probably fit maybe 5 or 6 with a good amount of spacing on each shelf, so maybe put in 2 shelves on that side for these CPU mining rigs, because this is the coolest part of the room. I've done some testing before, obviously cool side, hot side over the far. There's about a 4 or 5 degree difference in the actual temperature of the room from side to side, which is exactly what we want. So that's what we're thinking. Question for you guys now. I am a CPU mining noob. This is going to be my very first CPU mining rigs. As you can see, I think we've got about 60 GPUs, but unfortunately never ventured into the CPU mining world. So we've got those two 5900Xs with a couple of different coolers to keep them nice and cool. But what I want to know, how much are the CPUs affected by ambient temperature? Obviously they've got a cooler sitting on top of them, but I'm not too sure if they need to be on this side or if I could leave that shelf up there and sit them on top there. It's hotter over that side, cooler over that side. I mean, logic would dictate this is the best spot for them, maybe even lower, sort of somewhere down here. Wouldn't be a bad idea necessarily. But let me know what you guys think. I've seen there's a lot of people talking about CPU mining, and I think a lot of people have been doing it for quite some time. It just hasn't really got the coverage that it's getting now. So let me know down in the comments what you think. This wall right here, or further down this wall, or maybe anywhere, even in this corner. I like the idea of this because it can sort of be, I can fill out the whole space and it'll be nice and uniform, as opposed to having this whole bench top up here and then maybe only having a few on one side. But regardless, all of that's got to go. That up the top, like we said, all of this, well, it's not necessarily rubbish, but we've got to find something to do with it. Just a lot of stuff. We've got a big box of old server power supplies down there, extra cables. I don't want those server power supplies, so if there's anyone, I could potentially just give those away to someone, to be honest. Like, depending on where you want it shipped. I mean, even shipped internationally, it's only like $30, so I'm not really too fussy. If there's someone who really needs some server power supplies, let me know, and we'll have a think about whether I'll just ship those to you and cover the postage for you. Just because, why not? So let me know what you guys think. This is all working nicely. Putting that at the top there will definitely help. Just keep all the heat over this side. And then options, CPU mining rigs on a shelf over here or over there. So that sort of wraps it up, guys. Not really much to talk about as far as the miners right now. Like I said, sticking on Alephium, sticking on Pyron, been on that for a while. Things have been pretty quiet as far as, it's sort of just been set and forget, which has been pretty nice. But all looking pretty good. I think I'm going to miss those boxes, but oh well. Maybe I'll paint the walls or something. I still need to paint the ceiling as well. My dodgy plastering job up there. Could be worse. Alright, that's going to cover it for now, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!